Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
So we book a room, need to pay some sort of city tax for just being here, then find a place for us to park a car. Emission-free zone. We need to register our car, pay for that. Can't park on the street really, if you've got to be really lucky to do so. Pay for this parking garage. It's going to be 50 euros per night. Research, and I found 39 euros.
Hero of the day.
We moved our car, got that sorted. It's our start to Barcelona. It's going to have to be pretty special to make it worth coming here.
A few moments later.
Now that the complaining portion is over about the rigmarole to get in here, we can talk about how excited we are to be here. We're standing at the front of the Sagrada Familia, or the Sacred Family Church, the Church of the Family, built by Gaudi. Barcelona is one of the most popular places, the most visited place in all of Spain, and it's in the Catalan region. I'm excited to be in Barcelona and to see the house that Gaudi built. Gaudi's an architect. This thing took, what, 130 years to build? And it's still going. So poor Gaudi didn't even get to see it finished. But his architecture is all over the city, so Barcelona is the city that Gaudi built.
Fun Gaudi fact number one. The dude spent 42 years of his life working on the Sagrada Familia and ended up living there before his death, which will be fun fact number two. We'll talk about that later. This thing is impossible to capture on camera. So apologies for all the amateur shots that we've taken on this journey. But
just capture it with your heart.
You got to be here for it.
So it's heaving touristically because of the likes of things like this, but it actually is a really, recent touristic place to go to. So it was kind of just another Spanish town until the Olympics were here in 1992, and they dredged out this big beautiful beach and they brought all these palm trees in, and it really transformed the city. But one of the most interesting things to me about Barcelona is that it's in this Catalan region, Catalonia, and they speak Catalan. And because it was oppressed by Franco from 1930s when the Spanish Civil War happened until he died in the 1970s. So in all that time under his dictatorship, all of the individual regions, not just Catalonia, but all the individual cultures and languages were suppressed for this one united Spain under his dictatorship. And I just think it's really incredible now in this area particularly, they speak Catalan Spanish, which is a little bit different than the Castilian, which is the major one throughout the country. And they want to be an independent state. They bring in a lot of the money into the entire country, and they want to be independent from the rest of Spain. And you definitely get that vibe here. We're spending time with my friend Sophia, and she speaks Argentinian Spanish and says that it's really difficult to communicate. And even though it's a super touristic place, there isn't a lot of English around, which is, I think, purposeful because of all that time under oppression. I like as well, even though I'm not a big football fan, English football, I know about the competitiveness between Real Madrid and Barcelona FC because throughout that years of dictatorship, that was the only way that people could express their culture. It was the one time that you could be proud to be from Barcelona, proud to be from Catalan during that football match. Yeah. Now we've come up to Park Guell here at the top of Barcelona, and we're sweating. And we need to get tickets to go into the park, which I didn't know. And also, there's no internet, so we don't have the function to buy the tickets. But I'm getting bars now. Maybe. €10, but it's not loading.
Cheeky update. So we can't get tickets till 6 p.m. apparently, and no one's down for that shit. We're not going to do that climb again. Fuck it. But yeah, park. Having timed entrances and limited access. I'm not sure this is what Gaudi intended when he designed this thing. Danielle is now on the mission. And we know Danielle, she doesn't take no for an answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry.
Don't worry?
Not too.
Okay. That's good.
You buy ticket and you exit. Okay?
Excellent. Good.
De nada.
Hope you see what I can see, 'cause I don't need the mystery. I hope you see
absolutely no doubt about the view.
We are in Park Guell and I'm feeling dizzy, but this is my favourite place because it's full of shade. I know I need to be sick because we haven't eaten today. What do we got here, mate?
So we got ourselves some empanadas, a little bit misinformed. And by misinformed, I mean I did no research and thought that empanadas were a Spanish thing, mate. Looks like they could be a bit Argentinian. But anyway, so we're going to give these a crack. We've got 6 of them to try.
Unboxing. Oh, little pasties.
Little pasties. Yeah, and they got little names on them. So this is, yeah, so this is La Gallega. So I'll give it a little bite and we'll see what's inside, eh?
You're going to do this for all of them?
No. Oh. Delicious, delicious. We are here at Casa de Familia. Yet another design by the great Gaudi. Again, town built by Gaudi. Another Gaudi fact. Prick got himself run over by a tram. And that's why he died. But you can tell from like these pillars that he's got constructed that it's very much in his style of doing things.
He kind of reminds me of like Barney Rubble's house, like the Flintstones, living in like dinosaur bones or something. Anyway, that's what I think it looks like. Yeah, gotta back myself.
And again, some more Gaudi. This is Casa Batlló. Again, the pillars stand out. Now, another fun fact about Gaudi. He was considered perhaps one of the pioneers of 3D modelling when he designed the Sagrada Familia. He used inverted string and weighted sand in order to design the spires and ensure that he had the right support and the right materials for the pillars inside to support those spires. Because if he didn't get that right, shit, that thing would come down. The inverted string means that he essentially forms the shape of the spires and using string upside down, and then weighted sand hangs from it in order for it to hold its shape. And the more sandbags in a particular area means a greater pressure point and a greater need for support in that space.
Wow.
Well, this is beautiful, isn't it? Loves this mosaics here, eh?
It just reminds me of my best mate's mum's backyard, Nonna Nina. She's heaps into mosaics. Probably like as good. Trigger warning for those who are afraid of birds. Not me, but even this is making me feel sick. Oh, go. We're in the guts. We're going to go walk down La Rambla, which is the main street in like downtown Barca. So your, Bangalore Road, Rundle Mall of Barcelona, essentially. But it's most known for pickpocketing and just getting absolutely rolled. So you've got to be super careful. You see people like profiling you. So if you're walking down and someone's like looking at you sus, and they'll make a phone call to someone, 100 metres down the way, like, look at this schmuck, let's get him. And then you get robbed. So just put all your shit away, which is what we're about to do right now as we walk. A little bit of B-roll and then no wallets in the back pocket. Catholicism, sponsored by Samsung.
real boats.
Fake beach. This sand, imported. These trees, imported.
A few moments later.
This is a hail in Barcelona in summer. Nearly dead.
Not blackout drunk, just a blackout. Thanks heaps for watching. If you like this video, please make sure to click all the things and head to the playlist for the rest of the European adventure. You can see where we started and how the bloody hell we got here, or never not.